Hello, everybody, and every time. She does this every time. Welcome to 10-Minute Reviews. This is Freya. I'm Jason, and we're bringing you today's video. As always, guys, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We're just a small family channel. Me, the fuzzy one here, the wife. We just love to talk about books, love to read books, love to talk about books, and we'd really appreciate any support you guys might want to give us. As always, guys, please check the links down below. I don't want to go into a ramble on everything. Thank you to our patrons, join our Discord, but just check the links down below. We've got links to the books, to the authors, to a few other things that we have going on, and of course our Amazon affiliate links. So just check them out. Now, for today, I want to talk about, now that we're starting a new month, I want to talk about my personal 5 favorite books that I reviewed last month. These aren't the most watched videos or anything like that, and I loved every book that I reviewed, guys. I don't review it if I don't like it. But my 5 favorite books or series, and here we go. So, and this is in no particular order, guys. This is kind of all over the place. Hi, yeah, I hear you, Buzzy. So, first off, The Rise of the Winter Wolf series by Shane Purdy. Really cool lit RPG series. It's a lit RPG series, a dungeon diving series, a live stream dungeon diving series, but he's building up this really awesome world. The character is really cool. Every book got stronger, all the way up until the fourth. The fourth book I think may have taken a step back. Book 3 was probably the strongest of the 4 so far, but every book got better all the way up to the fourth. The fourth was still an awesome book, and the world building that he is creating, really cool. I like the lit RPG elements, especially the dungeon that he's put in there, but overall it's the world building, the universe building, galaxy building, system building, whatever it is he's building. It's really cool, really enjoyed it. Along with that, another one is the Grand Game series by Tom Elliott. It's very similar, lit RPG, system type of universe, of world. Does start in a dungeon, however, this time around it expands out into the rest of the world very quickly. Does have some commonalities. We still got a wolf-linked type of character, which is pretty cool. I see you, Fuzzy. I see you. But the world itself, this one gets out of the dungeon after the first book, and while there's still dungeons in there in the series, because they do play a part in this particular world, it's mostly expanding out in different areas of the world in the central hub and what is going on behind this character's bloodline almost, and it's pretty cool. Same thing, building up a really cool world and a really awesome world and a really cool cast of characters that I'm looking forward to reading more about. So definitely 2 of my favorites I've come across in a while. They're both for sure in my top 5 favorite lit RPG series, absolutely. Rise of the Winter Wolf might actually be my number 2, while the Grand Game might be my number 3. Next up, Quantum Radio by A.G. Riddle. That was actually a really good book. It was suggested to me by a friend, and it turned out to be just an absolutely fantastic book. I had trouble putting it down. It does lead into a likely full series, but or at least there's definitely going to be a sequel, and kind of reminds me in some ways almost of Quantum Leap in a way, but really cool, using actual science for the most part, and a lot of fun, very gripping story. I mean, the way he writes, the way A.G. Riddle writes, it's really gripping. It holds on to you real fast, and then you don't want to put it down. The characters are really cool. Overall, he built a great world. Next up, Quantum Beginnings by Joe Custer. And this is one that I got a lot of comments on after I posted the first review. This is a series, and it's a really cool series. And once again, has a few commonalities. There's a few other things that we've read. We did a little bit with quantum again, but only this time around we're dealing more with quantum entanglement, which does come up in Quantum Radio as kind of a basic premise, although the Hadron Collider, Large Hadron Collider, and eventually a miniaturized version in Quantum Radio, whereas Quantum Beginnings deals with quantum entanglement more along the lines of computing power and bionics and or cybernetics in a way, and what can happen there. Plus, the concepts of personal freedom and debt, I suppose. A character that is injured almost to the point of death, and pretty much his entire life destroyed by an accident. It's definitely revealed within the book. 100% pure accident, but the company takes some responsibility, spends a whole bunch of money on experimental stuff with this particular person, which it seems to have succeeded. So, of course, the company, with all these hundreds of millions of dollars invested, certainly, they have contracts and stuff like that, and you get into a little bit of personal freedom. How do you get out of this stuff? How do you live your own life? Who do you owe? Who actually owns the technology that is keeping you alive? Stuff like that. The character is really clever. There's really a couple of characters, one human, one not. But again, overall, very, 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 very cool book. And last but not least, one of my favorite authors, and he came out with a new book, the sixth book in his Adventures of a Jump Space Accountant series, Andrew Moriarty and the Military Advisors, which is book 6, as I just said, of the Adventures of a Jump Space Accountant. Andrew writes an absolutely phenomenal series. It is amazing. It is beyond amazing. It is completely incredible. I cannot rave about it enough. Absolutely phenomenal. So, guys, you guys really got to check out Andrew Moriarty and his Adventures of a Jump Space Accountant if you haven't already. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now.